Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral about bravery in unexpected places. Have you ever heard of a rainbow-colored bird who couldn't sing? Deep in the whispering woods lived Pip, the silent bird with shimmering feathers. Pip's feathers sparkled like jewels, but no sound ever came from his tiny beak. The other birds chirped and sang, while Pip watched quietly from the treetops. One sunny morning, Pip met Mallow, a shy mouse who wore tiny spectacles and loved collecting lost buttons from the forest floor. Mallow's favorite button was a silver one shaped like the number 42. He believed it was magical and kept it in a little pouch tied to his tail. "Hello, Pip," squeaked Mallow. "Want to help me find more buttons today? Maybe we'll discover where the number 42 button came from." Pip fluttered down beside Mallow and nodded eagerly. The two friends ventured deeper into the woods, where few dared to go. They passed ancient trees with faces carved by the wind, and flowers that glowed softly in the shade, lighting their way like little lanterns. Suddenly, a soft humming filled the air. The friends followed the sound, hoping it was a clue about the button's mystery, or maybe a magical creature. The humming led them to a clearing where a strange sight awaited: a giant mushroom with windows and a crooked chimney puffing blue smoke. Out popped a creature named Tilli, a tiny toad with golden spots and a patchwork cloak. She balanced on a walking stick made from a peppermint stick. "Visitors!" croaked Tilli with a grin. "What brings a jewel bird and a button mouse to my home? Come in, come in!" She waved them inside eagerly. Tilli's house smelled of mint and cinnamon. Shelves overflowed with jars of glittering dust and tiny bells that jingled when they walked past. "We're searching for the secret of this button," Mallow said, holding up the silver 42. Tilli's eyes widened, and she gasped dramatically. "The button of 42 belongs to the Door of Echoes," she exclaimed. "But beware, for the door listens and traps those who speak too loudly." Pip shivered, his silent beak suddenly feeling like a gift. Mallow, though curious, felt nervous, but nodded bravely. "Where can we find it?" "Follow the river until it sings," Tilli whispered. "There, beneath a willow with silver leaves, you'll find the Door of Echoes." Thanking Tilli, Pip and Mallow hurried off, their hearts pounding with excitement and a little fear at what they might discover. The river soon came into view. Its waters sparkled like diamonds, and to their surprise, it hummed a gentle, wordless melody that grew louder. Beneath a grand silver-leafed willow, hidden among its roots, was a door carved with swirling patterns and the number 42 at its center. The Door of Echoes pulsed softly, as if it had a heartbeat. Mallow reached out, but Pip gently stopped him, tilting his head thoughtfully. Remembering Tilli's warning, they stayed silent. Mallow carefully placed the silver button into a small hollow in the door's center. The door creaked open slowly, revealing a glowing cavern filled with floating lights that danced like fireflies and echoed the river's hum. Inside, the walls glimmered with crystal veins. A giant hourglass stood at the heart of the cavern, its sands sparkling with golden flecks. Mallow's eyes widened in wonder. But suddenly, a loud voice boomed, "Who disturbs the Cavern of Echoes?" The door slammed shut behind them. The voice shook the cavern. Pip, unable to speak, stepped forward, his feathers shining brilliantly, reflecting light like 1,000 stars. The cavern fell silent, as if the voice was watching. Pip spread his wings wide, his colors filling the space, and bowed respectfully. A gentle breeze whispered, Silent courage is rare. You may pass. The hourglass lifted, revealing a hidden tunnel leading them out safely. As they emerged into sunlight, Mallow hugged Pip tightly. Your quiet bravery saved us. I'll never doubt the strength of silence again. Pip chirped, just once, and it sounded like the soft chime of a bell, a note so sweet it made Mallow smile wide and happy. Moral: sometimes the quietest voices are the strongest, and true courage shines when words are not needed. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.